Hi, my name is Arlene Ramirez, and I will be your instructor for HRMA 6191. This is the first course you'll be taking to get you ready for the project that you will be working on and implementing in the fall. I'm very excited to be working with you in this very short mini-mester and listening to all of the projects and ideas that you are going to be working on diligently in the fall and implementing. I have been a professor here at the Hilton College for a little over 13 years. My background is primarily in industry, but I have a real passion for teaching since I started way back 13 years ago. It's an extremely rewarding experience, and I thoroughly enjoy working with all the students, so I know I will enjoy working with you as well. When I graduated from the University of Texas with my bachelor's in accounting, I was recruited by Marriott Hotels and went to work for them in California right after school as an assistant director of finance. I was there for a couple of years and then went to work for Marriott in Dallas near the airport. It was a large hotel. I worked at a resort when I was in Palm Springs in California, and it was an extremely rewarding experience. There was so much going on at the property. When I moved to Dallas, it seemed small, but it was also quite large as well. Not only did we have over 400 rooms, we had a significant amount of meeting space, but we also had a huge central laundry that did all of the linens for all of the Marriott hotels in Dallas. So it was quite a challenge to manage that as well from a financial perspective. At the time, Marriott was also looking at public/private golf course management, and our hotel was tasked with managing an 18-hole club that was open to the public about 30 minutes away from the hotel. So all in all, it was a very interesting experience and learned a lot. From there, I had the opportunity to come to the Woodlands, Texas to work at the Woodlands Resort, and I was the assistant director of finance there for about 2 years while I worked on my master's degree. The resort there at the time also had golf. We managed about 3 or 4 courses. It ended up being 4 by the time I left because we also managed the country club. It's not the case today, but it was quite a large operation then, and it was exciting for me because they were independent, so they needed a lot of systems and a lot of different things that a chain hotel already has in place. So a lot of projects there, but good experience. Once I had my master's degree, I had the opportunity to work for Benchmark Hospitality International, which was based in the Woodlands. So literally, I went to an office building right behind the resort to work there. And that was a great experience. I learned so much. I started as an analyst, and when I left, I was corporate director of finance. So the types of things that I did there was not only analysis, as I mentioned, but I worked on development projects, pro forma, feasibility studies, opening hotels, closing hotels, new openings from the ground up, and also working with the corporate books and also all of the hotels, working with owners, budgeting, forecasting, just all kinds of things. I even installed the first network at the office. So we were a small company at the time, so you could get involved in as many areas as you wanted, and I loved to get involved and try new things. I also worked for Four Seasons for a while at the property here in Houston, and also did some work at a private club in the Woodlands for a while. Right before I came back to teaching, I was doing consulting work. I had been at the private club and decided I wanted to go back to hotels and started a consulting practice, which I did for about 4 years. And then the opportunity came for me to once again join the faculty here at the college, and I immediately accepted that offer because, as I mentioned, I really do enjoy working with the students. So you have heard a little bit about my background. I'm also very involved in industry still. I am a member of HFTP, Hospitality, Financial, and Technology Professionals, which is a organization of mainly individuals interested in the finance and technology aspect of the industry. But we accept anyone who wants to be a member. So if you have any interest, just send me a note and I'll give you more information. I have been the local chapter president, served on the international board twice, and was global president. And that was a very enriching experience. The organization was beginning to grow quite, it was right at the cusp of where it was exploding and trying to go into other countries. So I was able to visit many places, went to Australia, Dubai, Mexico, Peru, Europe, different places in Europe, and all over the US representing the organization, and made many connections, which helped me quite a bit in the education side because I have a long list of guest speakers and contacts that I can reach out to if students have a certain niche, desire, question. If I don't know it, I can find someone who does. So I still am very involved to do some research with them and also attend all of the annual conferences in a high tech, usually in the summer. So again, another aspect of my life. My husband is in the hospitality industry as well. He is the director of finance at the Four Seasons here in Houston. And my daughter is 16 years old, going to be a junior in high school. So she is getting older, and I am getting ready to have a college student myself. So exciting times coming. Again, I look forward to working with you this semester, and don't hesitate to reach out. I am doing this presentation via Zoom, which is the software that I'd like to use in communicating with you. It's very simple. The instructions are on Blackboard, and there's a short video on how to use all the different options with Zoom. I feel like it's a bit less cumbersome than Skype, and you do not have to download a bunch of software. There's a link that you will click, and it'll ask you to do something really, really fast, and you will be ready to go. And we will use that link throughout our 3 weeks. And when we return in the fall, we will use it again. So looking forward to working with you, and we'll chat soon.